Welcome to the Right Connection, the show where we bring singles together for a unique blind dating experience. I'm your host, Marcus Hart, and this is my wife,
Kia Hart.
We're excited to have you join us.
Here on The Right Connection, we take a different approach by setting up blind dates between individuals we believe could be a perfect match. Get ready to witness the excitement, the surprises, and the genuine moments as two strangers take a chance on love. This is The Right Connection. Welcome to The Right Connection 1 month check-in, and I'm your host, Kia Hart, and this is my husband, Marcus Hart. And today we're here to do the 1 month check-in where we discuss with couples, match couples, to learn a little bit more about life after the show. Today we have our match couple, Joaquin and Legeri here, and by the looks of it looks good. So let's just jump right into it. How are you guys? How are you feeling?
Pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
Real good. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get into why everybody's here. You wanna start?
Yeah, I mean, y'all looking like happiness and shea butter. Y'all glowing in here.
For real. For real. That Vaseline shea butter cocoa, you know. Mm-hmm.
I see it. The skin is glowing.
Y'all look really nice.
Mm-hmm. Skin glowing. Y'all bright.
Yeah. So we didn't know, guys, that we'd be doing it like this. So we hopped on and we're like,
Wait,
they together. So I mean, normally we ask how'd it go. So obviously it went well. We will start off with just asking, you guys went out on a first date. I know y'all arrived. Legeri, your mom was here with you. Joaquin, your sister was here with you. So pretty much tell us a little bit about that, how it was after, and just, fill us in on the X through Z.
Okay. Yeah, so basically what happened was after we left the studio, her and her mom, they went to go get some food, and me and my sister, we went and got some food as well. And then after that, we met up at the zoo. Yeah, we met up at the zoo, and we just, we spent time at the zoo for a good minute. So that went really well and everything.
No details. So, real quick. So, after, we were kind of like sitting in the lobby and stuff, and we were like, okay, what do we do? Like, we had no idea what to do, so that's when we, like, exchanged contacts and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then it was, like, just kind of weird, because, like, we just went on this date, and now we're supposed to walk away like nothing's just happened. So I was like, hey, my mom and I, we already have plans, so, like, do y'all want to join our plans? So that's when we, like, decided about, like, the zoo and stuff. But, like, we needed that time to, like, him go eat the sister, I go eat my mom, so we could bring, before the zoo and everything. Mm. So that's when we went to the pool and everything. And then they met us there. And it was fun. It was fun. Very awkward, but we both were just, like, shaking in our boots. Like, that's what it was. So, but, yeah.
It was fun. Oh, my goodness. So how does it feel that after the initial recorded date, you guys immediately kind of met each other's family? How did that feel?
You know what? Y'all think about that. Oh, wait! Because my mom's there, your sister's there. Okay. So we'll get into that later. But it was like, I guess to me, it was a little strange because, like, my parents have never met anybody. Like, I don't just be bringing people around. So it was like, I told them, I was like, don't look at nobody, don't talk to nobody. Like, you just sit there, look pretty, like, don't speak. So by the time, because I'm like, I don't want her to meet someone if, like, I'm not serious about it. Yeah. So it was, like, a little strange for, like, families to meet so quickly before us even knowing, like, what was going to happen. Mm-hmm. So it was, like, it was a little scary. But everything worked out. My mom and his sister, they, like, hit it off. At the zoo, they were just, like, they were having a good time. Like, they left us after, like, 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. I was like, hold on. We both was like, no. Had the popcorn.
I love it. Was it? Mm. Okay. So after that first date, when you guys went back home to New York, how was that dynamic like now getting into life, like everyday life?
So it went well. Not too long after we went back, we actually went on a, like, technically like a, what call it, that 7 day? Didn't this? No, what call it?
Again,
Yeah, well, look, what A to Z, A to Z.
There's
what happened?
y'all know what happened. Y'all know what happened.
Nah,
So
we don't
the
have.
little break.
Mm-hmm.
Should we get into that now?
Yeah, so
Okay,
get
that gets into the first
Okay.
hangout. That's what it was.
Okay.
So you want to talk about your OBG? And then you could okay.
Not great.
So basically, when we first came back and stuff, like we were texting and stuff all the time. You were calling, FaceTiming, and things like that. So he's more on the shy side, and I'm more, outgoing. So when it came to conversation and like calling, text and stuff, like I was leading the majority of the conversation. And when I would ask, like, do you have any questions, something, he'd be like, not really. So that was one thing. I'm sorry. He's so much better now. Praise the Lord. So it helped me to I don't know, just kind of assess the situation. I'm like, okay, is this something that like I would want to deal with for the rest of my life? No. So I was feeling, I thought it was conviction, but it was definitely confliction. And I was just like, doing things based off my feelings. And I was like, I don't want to be dealing with somebody who I have to like lead. Like, if you can lead conversation, how you go lead a future family and me, like stuff like that. So that's kind of how I was feeling. So I ended up sending like, that text, like, and I'm glad because he always asked me if I'm okay. Like, he can tell when I was texting different. So when he asked me, I was like, no, I'm not. So I had to send it over text, which was so lame. But I was like, I don't think this is gonna work, da da da. But it was was it a nice, it was a nice text? No. Okay, sorry. But I tried to make it as nice as possible. I was like, the Lord, like, da da da, because that's what I felt like. So then I think that was on a Friday. And then the episode came out on that Saturday. And I was like, oh, snap. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. So I think that's the only day we haven't talked since the show was that Saturday. Mm-hmm. So,
pause right here. Joaquin, how did you feel when you received that text?
If I'm being honest with you, because at first I didn't see it like that for me. So I was just like, what's going on? What did I do? I didn't see it at first. So I was just confused more so. But after that Saturday, once I reached back out to her and things like that, that's when things changed. Things get better. So yeah, I was really confused at first.
Yeah.
Okay, continue, Legary.
So that Saturday was the time we didn't talk. And then I was like, I had to go into prayer because I fasted before making the decision anyways. And from what I felt like, I thought that was what I was supposed to do. So that's why I ended up doing what I did. And then Saturday, I was like in prayer and I was like, Lord, something just don't feel right. Like, if I made the wrong decision, please let me know. Like, let me know, Lord. So the next day, Sunday, I usually always have my phone off until after church because like I don't want to be distracted and stuff. But that Sunday, someone asked me, like, they sent me something at church and I had to like check to see if it was. And he texted me. It was like, hey, hope you're having a good morning. Can you get a call later? Because we need to have an honest conversation. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so you want to talk about?
Yeah, so what was it? That Sunday morning, I was texting with you a little bit, Marcus, about it because I was still confused and concerned about it. So I went on ahead and I prayed for it. I prayed about the whole scenario, and I was just like, should I or shouldn't I? And the Lord gave me peace about actually going through and reaching back out to her, even if it didn't per se work out, just for clarity about the situation. So I did. That's when I sent that message about having an honest conversation. So yeah.
My boy.
So
So I'm super glad that we're on this topic because I will say a lot of people. One, I'm glad that you both counseled with the Lord first. But a lot of people in the church, a lot of people in general, they'll self-sabotage something and then blame it on God in the whole process of that situation. So again, I'm glad this all came up. I'm glad that you guys were mature and, really taking that time to see what was going on, to assess the situation and listen to God's heart and not necessarily your heart at the moment. I have no idea where I was going with that. Well, I will say, Legary, one thing that we did know, I believe you told us that this was your first, very first anything. And I want you to sort of like touch on that and just, tell us how are you processing in the moment and just, moving with that being your first situation and, how we got here.
Yeah. So I guess it's like, it's very different because I always tell like people, I'm not one to play around. I'm not one to play the games. Like if you're not serious, if you're not like, cause when people say I date to marry, things like that, like I truly did. So sometimes when it's like a situation comes up or like whatever the case may be, it's like, can I see this person be a future husband? And if that's a no, I weed him out, get out of my face. So that's why I feel like I've never dated because I have never given anybody like the time of day because once you show me how you're about to be acting, no thank you. So I think that now it's definitely such a strange feeling and it's tough for me to like accept fully because I don't know, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve, like obviously we don't deserve anything. Like the Lord's just so good. But he loves us so much that he gives us those blessings and like those good things in life. And it's still hard for me to accept it because I'm like, nah, God, it's a bit true. Like, please tell me this is not a test. So it's like, it's a little scary because I'm so used to what I'm used to. So now that something's like working out and it's pretty good, I just get nervous that like it won't last or like it's just a test or something like that. So it's been hard for me, but just going day by day and like learning to enjoy what the Lord like has. It's been great. It's been really nice.
Oh, so I do want to
on the camera.
No. I do want to even say, sometimes we could get into our own way and self-sabotage when something is so good. And so, one of the things that we noticed when putting you guys together, like just on paper wise, how well you guys worked, but also when meeting you in person, Legary, we all as a team was like, maybe Legary may be too much of a, which isn't a bad thing. Like your personality is bright, super bright. And so we all talked about that. But at the same time, we all said, as long as she's open and willing to not dim who you are, but allow yourself to meet someone else of a different personality and find ways where you both can balance one another. Because I really do believe that you can bring out great things in him and he can bring out great things in you. And so, we'll get into all the like future stuff in a minute. But yeah, don't self-sabotage. I did. Everybody in the comments, we'll talk about that real quick. Everybody in the comments loved you guys. And when I say love, that was the most amount of love we got for any couple in the comments. And it was all about, they're so cute. It feels like a first love, just blooming, all those things. There was no negative comments at all. Everybody, they loved you guys. How y'all feel about it?
Feel pretty good about it because I did read all the comments though. So yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, look like Joaquin been in the comments.
I was pretty numbers we had. I was just curious,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I was scared. I was like, because even before the show, I was like, oh my gosh, what if you have like hate comments? Because there's been some crazy people.
Yeah.
It's not who they just like. Okay, you don't have to mind it because obviously it's a public thing. But like certain things you do not have to say. Like, did you bring that to the Lord before you commented that?
Exactly.
Whoa. So that's I was so scared. I was like, Lord, I don't know what they're gonna nitpick about us. But praise the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They left long.
So they seen what we seen, obviously.
Yeah.
And I know they had their own little thing, but I'm very confident in them getting together because there's things that you need, there's things that he needed, and I knew that you were mature enough to see past him not talking so much. Because again, some things are just unlocked when you get together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
and
They got insiders.
yeah, they did.
I don't know. No, giggling. I don't know what you talking about.
They over there cackling.
He started giggling first. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, let's get into the second date. How was the second date?
Where was the second?
Yeah, where was it?
So that was that Sunday that when he texted and like we fixed things out, like we went out the next day, but we considered it friends. So that's why I'm saying it doesn't count as a date. But y'all want to hear about that one or the official boy?
Yeah, let's hit a friend.
In the friends, yeah, we'll go in order.
So that was the Dave and Buster boy.
Dave and Buster's? All right, so I came out here and scooped her up and things like that. I'm sorry, it's you know, it's how I talk. But yeah, so I came out here, scooped her up and things like that. Then we went out to Dave and Buster's, and it went well. But I will be honest, she destroyed me in every single game we played. I have no words to say. Even the basketball hoops. I'm like, what?
Dang, that's scary.
I mean, if he wasn't talking all that talk, I wouldn't have done that. I would, let him, you got me at the, what's that?
The air hockey?
Air hockey.
See, but besides that, she was destroying me at everything else. So, yeah, it don't make sense. But
you didn't like make it easy for him?
Mm-mm. We were friends. Mm-hmm. We were friends.
So, were you having any type of conversations while at David Buster's? You were? Okay.
Yeah, so getting to know each other a little more. Because, like, I think once we kind of switched to, like, the friends for a minute, it was easier to just be more comfortable because, like, we weren't not forced into something, but it just felt more like, okay, I can be myself. I can get to know him. So we were having a good time. We was cackling, making jokes, da-da-da. And, like, did you do it after that? I think that was it. But
yeah, that was it. Because you really something.
Right. So,
okay.
It was good. Mm-hmm. It was. And that's what I think that was when I was like, okay, I can give him a shot. Like, because he just opened up more and wasn't so just like quiet. And I was like, okay, so this is him. Mm-hmm. And that's when I really got to see him that day. So,
I love it. I do have a question for Joaquin real quick. I know like this is your normal personality. How do you feel like Gary her being in your life has been stretching you?
Oh, it's been 100% of a stretch being around her because her, like you were saying before, her personality, it brings out more of my personality, if that makes sense. And it makes me have to speak up more and, take initiative and things like that. So it's definitely a stretch, but I like the stretch because it's almost like a challenge because I'm doing it by faith, if that makes sense. So it's, great. I appreciate her a lot, and I tell her all the time. So.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I love
it.
Our job is complete. So over.
Yeah. So, from this day, Monday, you guys continue to text, FaceTime, call, all those things. And so, how do we get to the official date?
Ooh.
We've been dating all the day.
Oh, sorry. Was it Thursday? I know. Because we're, you want to say that? Like, because we spend a lot of time together now. So, like, it's, and now it's like a little blurry back there. I don't know. I think it was the picnic.
Okay. Yeah. Picnic.
Yes.
By the water.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's hear about it. How was that?
Who initiated?
Yeah.
Oh, me.
Mom, look, put it in there.
Yeah. So I think, because I think after that Monday, like I think every what is it, segment, whatever, every date or something, like he's always like, "You free this day? You free this day? You free this day? You free?" And I'm like, "Yup, yup." I need to clear my schedule. Yup, like I'm there.
Wow.
So he's been, yeah. But since it's like in my area, sometimes it's a little difficult to like figure things out. So sometimes I'm like, oh, like let's do this, da da da. But like that doesn't matter because like obviously I'm from here, so I know more like the spots and da-da-da. But that was our official. But we didn't figure that out until the end of the day. Because I think we were out to eat. And I was like, because I'm the one who initiated the friends thing. So I needed to let him know when I was ready to, like, you know, get into, like, you know, the dating. So I was like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, we were literally just sitting there eating. He was like, yep, all right. Like, that's it. Like, yeah.
All I need to hear.
Oh.
So, okay, wait. So, wait.
I do so much.
So,
Too much.
all right. So it's Sunday, Thursday. We went to the picnic.
Yeah, so Monday was the Dave and Buster, and Thursday was the...
Okay, so Thursday we go to the picnic. What we bring to eat, we have a charcuterie board. You know what I'm saying? We have sandwiches. What we have, like, what do we do on Thursday?
I think I brought the fruit.
You got fruit.
Had like crackers, cheese crackers, all that stuff like that. But he was, and I didn't know, he was fasting that day. So I'm like, why you ain't digging in? Like, I just sat here and cut all this fruit. Like, why you not, you know, bon appetit? And it was just like, so I didn't find out until after the whole thing. So I was like, I'm not going to, you know, force him to eat or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But we had all the goods. But then we ended up going out to eat like after 5 because that was when he was done. And then that's when I was like, yeah, I'm ready for this. He grabbed that bill. He's like, period. So I was like, hey. So that's when, like, everything was official.
So wait,
So,
what you about to ask?
I'm about to
Same
ask the
thing?
same
Okay,
thing.
go
So,
ahead.
when we say official,
Yeah, what's official?
like, are y'all like,
We're dating.
Okay.
No,
This is clarify. This is, you know, exclusive dating, like, you know.
oh, she said we.
Okay.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah. Look, Joaquin, I don't know how much of what you caught when I told you that I was proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, again, I'm looking past the 1-2 word conversations. I'm like, man, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
And I feel like Joaquin, he says a few words, but he always comes through and he means what he says.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so very proud of you, man.
Yeah. Just judging based off of everything that you said, Gary, like his actions and his words are aligning. You know, sometimes, not all men, sometimes they can say one thing and their actions do another. But Joaquin, we can tell that you're intentional on these dates. You're not letting her leave these dates without understanding this is the next time that we're going to see each other. And that's extremely impressive. Not only at your age, is that it takes so many men, so many years to grasp that in order to be intentional with a woman. So kudos to you.
I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it.
So what now? Have you guys met families? And, you know, I know it hasn't been that long since we've seen each other.
Who house y'all at?
Yeah, who's that like?
So we met Pops.
Who?
Pops, your dad. I heard he was gonna be the hard one to get past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
how was that?
How was it?
So should we start from the first? Y'all want to know from the beginning, or y'all want to just?
Right.
So I met his family first, and that was last Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. So I ended up going there, you know, meeting his whole family, you know, just bonding, with skating and stuff. Ate, took a little walk, you know, got to see his neighborhood and stuff like that. So that was great. That was good. And then now our families are meeting this coming Saturday. So, like, he's met my parents because, like, he picks me up. Like, obviously, like, my dad's not about to just let somebody pick me up and not stay alone. So he's, like, met him and stuff. But my dad, like, every day, like, day by day, he's peeling. He's peeling. Because I think he sees, like, oh, she's happy. So it's like, let me get this young man a chance. So y'all pray for us. So far, so good. So far, so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was it the other side?
You mean like when she was meeting my family?
Yeah.
My family gave her a thumbs up. They said they like her and everything. They like her personality and you know how she bonded with the family and everything. So on my side, it's fine.
Yeah.
So between this month span, have you guys been, obviously you guys are together, so there have to be some sort of similarities. But do you guys see what we seen and why we paired you two together?
I do.
Now I do.
Mm-hmm. That's seen it before her.
Okay. Okay. Joaquin, what are some things that you seen?
Did I see in her?
Mm-hmm.
I will be straight up honest. I love her personality. She's a really kind person. She's really a great supporting person, and she pushes me to do better. And yeah, those qualities I truly appreciate. I pray for her all the time. She prays for me, and yeah, I really thank God for it.
Oh, what about you, again?
I'm okay. Oh my god, I can't take this. I'm sorry.
Question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what are some things that you seen in him early on or even in between this month span that, stuck out to you? Like, yeah, I see why you got paired together.
Yeah, so he's like, ew, I never told him this stuff. But anyway,
Wait, listen.
he's so amazing. He really is. And it's like, he's one of those people that he wants to know when he's done wrong or if he's done wrong because he genuinely wants to be better. Not just so that he can, like, figure out, well, why are you acting this way? Like, this is me, da da da. Like, if there's anything that I bring up, he's always like, okay, like, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna fix it. And he does. So it's just like, and it's not like fixing. It's just like, he's just so thoughtful. Like, if this makes her happy or if this doesn't something that she doesn't like, then like maybe I should stop doing that like a little more. And he's just so like intentional and like making sure that like I'm good. Like every day, like he always texts first. He made a curfew, so we're not even allowed to talk after like 10:30 type thing. Like he's just so intentional. I'm like, Lord, you did a big one there. So he's just, oh my gosh, he's so great. Like I just So, yeah, crazy. But, yeah, next question.
Nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's very intentional. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So, now that we got the gist of the backstory, how things been going, what's in the future plans? Like, what are some things? Do you have more dates lined up? Is there something extravagant going on soon? What's tea? What is tea? Like, I ain't telling my plans.
Right. I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I typically just like plan the days to go.
yeah, that's basically how it's been going. Like, I don't think that we've looked, like, we've definitely had, like, conversation about, like, future and things like that. But it's also, I guess, the biggest thing is just taking it a day at a time. Because, like, we don't want to rush into anything. We don't want to, like, move too quickly. So it's, like, kind of like every day, it's just a new day, and we're just going to figure out
Yeah.
how things go.
Well, I didn't want y'all to tell your business on like, future, not like that.
Yeah, that's
Not future. But like, are you planning dates again? Like, are you?
Of course.
We gotta know. Like, what date?
like hearing these.
Well, what if he's like, I'm not going on a date with her like for like a month? What if
Get out, Mom.
So let me ask you, this is a funny question. Like Gary, do you remember when I asked you just a random question one day? And I was like, do you like anime?
I do.
Oh my god.
Because it's so funny. Because I'll go back sometimes. I'm like, when they ask me those questions, like when y'all ask me about hair, and you're like, oh, do you like dreads? I was like, I mean, And then Marcus is like, I know it's crazy. And then Marcus is like, we can always come. I was like, yeah, okay, But even that and the anime stuff, I was like, now I understand. Everything's clicking.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, with that, Joaquin, have you showed her your prized possession?
Wait, we said
Yes.
that was off limits.
We can talk
You want to talk about it?
No, we can talk about
Okay.
it. Yes, I've showed her my sword collection. Every time I show her, she starts laughing like this.
No way.
Funny. Why? What's so funny?
I show her, I'll be like, look, what you think of my sword? That's exactly what I get all the time. So,
I get that. I get that with
that
her.
is too funny.
Yeah.
I get that with her. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Deep down inside, though, they're like, wow.
What you
Right?
thinking? Like, oh, you went a little too hard. What happened? Yeah. Do you think it's cool? Like, I mean,
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
What do you think?
why would y'all put me in this uncomfortable
Yeah,
situation?
what do you think about yourself?
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Interesting.
But you like it, I love it.
You sure?
I
What
love
was he
that.
saying?
I love that.
What was he saying? Please fit.
Lovely.
I love that. And you like it, I love it.
Hey, you know?
That's his thing. So,
Yeah. Right.
hey.
Let's had a conversation before. I was like, are the swords off limits? Like, are we going to talk about that? We're like, nah, don't talk about it. And then I didn't know Marcus knew about it.
Yeah.
We saw it. We were on the first Zoom call that we had with Joaquin.
Mhm.
He was sitting in front of it, the wall with the scores, and I think Marcus asked him about, what that was. And so we tried to pick your brain a little bit, like Gary, whenever we had your Zoom calls, like, what are things into and things like that, just to get a feel of where you will be on that panel. But
I gave you the prerequisite.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was like, what are y'all trying to...
Yeah. We wasn't trying to give you too much.
Because I noticed I don't know if it was like the second one, but I don't know if we were matched the first meeting because y'all didn't really like get into detail. Right. So then I think the second one, y'all really started like nitpicking. I was like, So I'm trying to connect the dots. I'm like, okay, probably gonna have dress. We're probably gonna, like anime, but ain't no problem. Ain't no words. So, yeah. But yeah, I definitely had a feeling. I was like, something's going on. And I thought he was going to be long distance, though, because Marcus kept saying, like, are you open to long distance? Are you open to long distance? I was like, ugh.
We had to throw you out.
Yeah, y'all sure did. As y'all
we had to throw that in. So just to wrap this all up, with the, distance being closer, I know that that's a great thing for the two of you because you don't have to take any planes or long drives or anything like that. So, for one, it's funny enough that the both of you are in cities that are in close proximity, but for other people that we've matched before, they found that as a problem with them being so far apart. So what I'm getting to is, with you guys being in close proximity, do you feel like that has helped progress the relationship, or, distance wouldn't have been a problem anyways?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would say yes. Since we live so close, close and stuff like that, you can actually, see each other more often than, having a family trip that's going to take time to, plan. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Because, like, distance would have, it would have worked out. Would have worked things out. But I feel like with this and, like, the break and everything, like, and him being so intentional, like, he was like, oh, I'll come tomorrow. Like, I'll pull it tomorrow. So he drives the hour and some change to, like, see me all the time. And I think that is what really showed me that, like, he's serious about it. He's intentional. So it's like, it just, us being so close, but also still having some distance, it was just good to show that, like, he's serious. Like, he really means it. Like, he takes a drive multiple times a week. So it's like, yeah.
Multiple times a week. An hour and some change. I love that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That shows so much intentionality. Well,
That boy ain't playing.
he's not playing at all. He said, I'm going to get my woman.
That man ain't playing. I love it.
I'm going to get my woman. Okay. Well, you have any questions? I feel like I've asked all mine.
Yeah. No more for the show.
Well, how do you guys feel about your experience on the show? We didn't ask you that. We'll start with you, Joaquin.
I'd give it a 10 out of 10. The whole experience was great, especially with meeting Perry. It was different because, it's just not what I normally would do. It's out my comfort zone, things like that. So the fact that I took that little leap of faith and it worked out great. I'm happy.
Awesome.
Okay.
What would you tell men? Because just being transparent, men is our issue right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to get on men. I feel like some men may be scared. Some men may be just, fear of the unknown is a real thing. So what would you tell a man that's hesitant about wanting to try to show out, or just men in general? What would you tell them to, push them into this?
So what I would say is, if you truly been just pursuing your relationship with the Lord and you've been seeking somebody, you feel like you've been waiting for their time, if you're willing to take that leap of faith, I would recommend. You never know who you could meet, and you could meet the potential future partner. So I would say do it. That's what I would say to him. And it may seem intimidating at first, but give it a shot. Take that leap of faith. You got the money. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Love it. So how was your experience on the show, LaGary?
It was good. It was good. It's funny because I told him like at the zoo that day, I was like, I came in with no expectations. Like I expected to kind of like go there and leave like still just me. Like I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna match. Like I already predetermined not matching. And I told him that, and I was like, because it's just like that doubt and that fear, like, was this the right decision? Like, should I have been signed up for something like that? Like, am I rushing the Lord's timing? Da da da. So I just already like predetermined, like, I'm just gonna get a free trip to Atlanta. Like, hey. So that's kind of what it felt like. But I think coming out, it was like so much better than I ever expected, because like I wasn't expecting it. So that's why I feel like this experience is just like so wonderful. Like y'all are so great. Y'all are amazing. Like everything was just so put together. Like even when I went to the studio, I was like, this is nice. Like everything is just so nice. Like the Lord did that through y'all. And it's just such a blessing to even be a part of it. So it was 10 out of 10. What do we get? Cool. What I mean?
Yeah.
What do we again?
Well, true. Like,
Yes. She'll do it again with you. Or hopefully, I'll say that. I'll say what else to say.
before you say that, though, again, LaGary, I'm glad you said something, because LaGary, she don't be playing the fan. So one thing she said early on was like, I'm having hesitations. I ain't about to do something that God don't want me to do.
Mm-hmm.
There are women and men, but there are women in the comments where they like,
They want to rush guys.
they don't want to rush God's timing. So can you touch on how you were one of those people that didn't want to rush God's timing, but here you are on a dating show?
Yeah. So when I signed up, I was probably not in the best mindset. I was like, Lord, like, I'm just so confused, da, da, da. And then you guys popped up, and like, I've never, like, it was just so weird how it popped up, because I was just like, I've never seen anything like this. Like, I don't know y'all, da, da, da. So when it popped up, I was like, I'm just signing for it, da, da, da. And then I think a couple days later, honestly, it was quick. I was like, Lord, what did I just do? And I was really into like how to fast, how to pray. Oh my God, like, I don't even know what's going on. But I feel like in a way, I think that everything just worked out so perfectly. Like even with the interviews, with getting the match, with everything, like the tickets, like everything was so smooth. And I'm like, okay, Lord, maybe this was the right thing to do. So I feel like even in your times where you feel like you're doing the wrong thing, as long as you put the Lord first and you're honoring him, I feel like he would honor your decision and make sure that like things go the way it's supposed to. If I was wrong, God's not gonna be mad at me. He knows he knows that we make mistakes. So if I was wrong, this wouldn't have worked out. I wouldn't have been on the show. The interviews wouldn't have went down. So it's like taking that faith, that leap of faith. It's okay sometimes, like just like the Lord says, like it's not by our works, but you also can't just be sitting still. You can't be like, Lord, like I want a job, but you ain't put no applications in. Like, shucks, you ain't gonna get the job. Like they're not about to knock the door. So it's like it's tough, because definitely for me, I was like, I feel like I'm rushing. I feel like I'm doing this, but even as like Joaquin said, like when you have been putting the Lord first and you feel like you've been waiting a long time and then an opportunity comes up, make sure you pray about it too. Because I did pray about it and fasted and everything too, even before I signed up, because I know I was feeling a little crazy, but I still was the Lord. And then I think I got like confirmation maybe a month later. It was so funny because I was in like a devotional, which I haven't touched in forever. And I was like, God, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, should I be on the show? And my devotion literally said, choose the right connection. And I was like, oh, literally. And I was like, God, what? So that's when I was really like, okay, Lord, I don't know. This got to be something. So I just like, even though I was still scared and I wanted to back out, like when I told you, I was like, I'm feeling hesitant. I don't think this is the right thing to do. I don't know. I just had to continue walking in faith and knowing that, like, no matter what, if it was the right or wrong decision, the Lord's going to take care of me regardless. So do what you got to do. But make sure you are putting the Lord first. Don't just be doing things because you're tired of being single and you just think that you wrecked. The Lord knows and wrecked. And that's when everything popped up and happened according to plan. So make sure that the Lord is first.
Yes, absolutely. Then look, I love it's so funny that she said the same analogy that I told Marcus, that I commented back to someone not too long ago. And we get so many comments from women saying, I'm just going to wait at home and wait for my man to fall into my lap, literally. And it's kind of, yet kind of, you got to put your faith with your works as well. And so with all the other umbrella of things that you have to do as well. So we love that you had an opportunity to share that, because we get that comment so much more than you guys would actually think. And so with the whole gist of this show, we really want to just highlight intentional dating, kingdom marriages rising in a world of what we see on TV. And so, this right here is what we love to see. Like, it makes us feel like all the labor of work we do with this show is worth it, because there's so many hiccups with this. There's so many highs and lows in between the filming and all the other things. And so seeing a couple that we put together months ago prior to you guys even knowing what each other look like, it's like, look at them sitting right there. It's crazy.
Y'all are the fruits of our labor.
Yes. Like sitting here, that's why I keep smiling, because I'm just like, oh my goodness, y'all didn't even know, we went back and forth for so long, like in prayer, like, would this be a great match? So seeing out right here, it's like, it was worth all that work. It was worth it. So yeah, guys, it was so nice talking to you. You have any questions? Want to say something?
Yeah, y'all hit us up on the private end.
Yes, so we could chat.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit more. We're praying for the best for your relationship and all the things that God is going to do in between the both of you. Ultimately, you want God's will to be done in both of your lives. So that's what we're praying for. Prayerfully, we can see you guys soon. We'll chat more about what that would look like soon. I think that was it on my end.
Yeah, that's it. I have no more questions.
All right. Well, do y'all have any questions before we close out?
Comments? Anything? No?
Got it down with this.
I love the personality difference. I love being. He's just like, whatever you say, and she's just like. I love it. Well, thank you guys all for tuning in and watching another catch up. We hope all your questions were answered and all your thoughts and your comments were answered. And Legary and Joaquin, we appreciate you for coming on and another time and sharing your journey. We appreciate you both for being here, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Right Connection. We hope you enjoyed watching our participants' journey to find a meaningful connection.
Think you have what it takes to find the right connection? We're looking for singles ready to embark on their own journey to love.
We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's episode. Share your favorite moments and insights in the comments below.
Don't miss out on future episodes. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Right Connection.